Hey guys, how are you guys? I've been awesome, and first and foremost, I would like to apologize for disappearing. It's not good, especially given the fact that I'm only starting this journey, and I would give my reasons, but I'll not. I don't want to have excuses. I don't want it to seem or to come across it as me making excuses as to why I was not shooting. So, I hope I said that right. Yeah. Nonetheless, guys, I this is going to be the third time if I'm gonna cry. Get cut out this video trying to do another one, and God help me, I'm not going to cry. I don't like crying because it makes you look weak, and people take advantage when they start to see that, okay, she's emotional, so therefore I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't know. That's just me. Nonetheless, guys, I've been paranoid this whole morning, basically, simply because of a documentary that I watched, and it gets me so emotional, because at some point in our lives, I think we all had a Mary, or we all have a Mary. It's just that we don't know Mary yet, and that Mary is that Mary, you understand, until Mary is going to be able to get through with her plan, the plan to destroy you. That's when you actually see that Mary Katiki Mary, you understand. And for some, we dodged the bullet, for some we didn't. And I pray that, myself included, we don't have a Mary in our lives. Guys, that documentary made me feel so paranoid. I don't think I'd ever see any of my friends the same way, although I still love them, and they are still my friends. But the documentary that I watched, guys, it made me realize that you are your only greatest cheerleader. And sometimes we hang around with people that wants to be us so bad that they will do anything and everything to make sure that they destroy us so that they can fill our shoes. And to be quite honest, no one can ever fill your shoes but yourself. No matter even if you guys are twins, each one to their own, no one can ever fill your shoes. You are you. You were brought into this world for a purpose. And if you're not the one that's going to fulfill that purpose, no one will be able to fulfill that purpose on your behalf. The purpose was given to you to fulfill. And so I was watching this documentary, and a very, very, very gorgeous lady. She's really gorgeous, man. Even after now, you still see that, ooh, this lady is really gorgeous after everything that's happened to her. And I kept on asking myself, how come did she not see it? And at the same time, I'm like, but at some point, we are all like this. You only see something once the damage is done. Hence, I'm saying, I wish that we all won't have a Mary in our lives. If we did, then let it be, it's in the past, and that you dodge the bullet of experiencing the wrath of Mary, and you dodged the bullet. I pray, and myself included. Our parents will always warn us about friends and this and this and this and this and that, but because really they're not doing anything wrong to us, we will give them the benefit of their doubt. But it's sad when it's somebody that you never even thought, oh, this person might want to destroy you, or this person might be in a secret competition with you, until it's too late. And so I was watching this documentary, and oh my God, let me sort of give you guys snippets. I'll put the link below so that you guys can go and watch it. This lady is best friends with this girl, and they're both best friends, obviously. What am I saying? And Mary is the jealous friend. You know, I forgot this lady's name, guys. I forgot her name. But yeah. So before, she once threatened that she will pour her with acid. If your friend says that to you, I don't take such things as jokes. I don't joke like that. It's not the kind of party in our friendship. You do not joke like that and then expect me that I'll still accept you the same way again. No. So her friends once threatened to pour her with acid. I think they had a fallout and everything. And then that was like years before what happened. And then years later, or a year later, somewhere, I'm not so sure, but I got the story. She then went to work. She got a job called Victoria's Secret. She wanted to be in the beauty side, and sharp, she was given that. Not knowing that Mary is not happy. Mary is the friend that wants to fill her shoes. Mary is the person that wants to be her. Mary is the person that is jealous of her own friend. If that's not evil, I don't know. Hence, with me, guys, I don't want to be friends with people based off. I want to be friends with girls that know that, nah, I'm the shit. Not even Beyonce takes the cup like me, nah, I'm the shit. Those are the type of people that did I just say, oh my God. Those are the kind of people that I want in my circle. I don't want people that feel intimidated by other girls when they walk into a room. Because hell, when I walk into the room, a lot of people feel it without me even trying. So those are the kind of people that I want in my life to avoid such things, to avoid bomeri, you understand? Because when you have friends that aren't content in themselves, how do you think that they're going to want you to succeed? How do you think that they're going to want you to keep on winning and winning and winning and winning and winning when they're not content in who they are, what they want to do and how they want to do it? They're not. So what are they going to do? They're going to sabotage you to make sure that you don't progress, because should you progress, in their minds, you're going to leave them. Because you're not going to consider them anymore. So, guys, my heart is racing. And I cannot believe that best friends can do that to each other. I don't believe it. Like, oh, guys, I don't know. I'm paranoid. But I'm better now. Like, in the morning when I watched it, I just felt that I don't want my friends anymore. I'm joking, but y'all know what I mean. I just felt, okay, it's true what they say. Don't tell your friends each and every single thing about your life. Tell them, trust them, but not with your life. Because even the Bible says, a friend of today can be an enemy of tomorrow. I mean, I forgot this lady's name. She's so pretty. She never thought in a million years that Mary would do something like that, but she did anyway. And so Mary followed her back from work to her place, and as she was about to approach her place, she started feeling a bit uncomfortable. And as she looked back, she saw a person wearing black, with covered face, and she started feeling a bit edgy, and she started I get a pace and everything, and before she knew it, boom, acid on her face. Guys, her own friend did that to her. I'm not gonna cry. No, I'm not gonna cry. Her own friend did that to her. Somebody she called her best friend. There were no signs. The only sign was that when they had a fallout back then, she said, I'll pour acid on you. Years later, that's exactly what she did. And after that, Mary posted on WhatsApp saying, "Who looks like wrong turn now?" And the sad thing is, she was poured acid on her face. She nearly gotten blind. You understand? Even prison could not even take away the pain that she would feel for the rest of her life. I truly believe that that was God there. Like, God was working heavy for her on her most horrific day of that incident. And by God's grace, she did not lose her eyesight. And she's getting her face fixed, and they had to remove certain skin. They had to remove certain skin from her thighs so that they can patch it on her hands and everything. And there's a part where she said she has to be very careful with that part because it's not her own skin. If she cuts it, it's not going to be able to grow back because it cheats me, you understand? And now she still looked pretty, but what saddens me is that her friend went to her, I'm a consoler and everything, knowing very well, looking everybody close to her, including her family, her mother, in the eyes, pretending like she cares about her, meanwhile knowing very well that she's the one that tried to destroy her like that. That's not just something about physical it's not, she was just not trying to destroy her physically, but she was going to destroy her mentally, emotionally, physically, given the fact that she wanted to be in the beauty industry. She just started at a job where you need to look the part, and if you don't, unfortunately, that's the sad part, you're gonna have to go out, not work, you're not gonna work there. And to her to even post in Taure, "Who looks like wrong turn now?" only for her to delete it a few minutes later after certain people saw it. So here's what hurts me the most. She says that she was dragged on social media, people claiming that she did that to herself. Like, how can you sit there, let your best friend go through the most? Social media, people naming her and everything, saying that she did what this other celebrity did to herself so that she can get this and this and this and that, knowing very well that Kwena, and you are just watching her drowning in her sorrows, drowning, just her being destroyed just like that. For what? So that you can boost your ego or something. Guys, it's just, that documentary on its own proved to me that people are sick out here. And I feel like I'm more paranoid than ever. I feel like I don't even want new friends. I feel like, oh guys, and it's sad when you love a person for who they are and how they make you feel, not knowing that, but they're in a secret competition with you. I mean, this was her best friend. We would have expected it from all her friends, but not the best friend. And to me, it just proved what the Bible said. A friend of today can be an enemy of tomorrow. And after watching it, I don't think I'll ever fully trust anyone. Not even a friend, like just fully trust anyone with my whole entire being. Well, except my mother and my dad. Everyone else, I can't, because given the chance, people will destroy you so that they can feel better about themselves. Oh guys, I'm so proud of myself I didn't cry. Oh my god, I cried so much when I watched it. So let's be careful. of the people that we allow into our lives. Let's be careful of, I'm sorry for noise, guys. People here forever just making a noise sometimes. And it's like every time I try to record, noise is everywhere. I'm sorry about that, guys. So, it's like, if I'm winning, you're winning. And if you're winning, I'm winning. So we both winning. And that's another thing. Make sure that you find friends that have more or less the same vision as you. Not necessarily the same goals, but the vision needs to be, we want to be billionaires, you understand? Because if you're going to be, I don't even know how to say it. There are some people that are content with just being okay with okay life. And there are people that are like, I want the best or nothing. And if you're that person where you're saying, I want the best or nothing, then you need to tread carefully with the people that you keep around you. Because those people can either break or make you. Yo, guys, it's so... And guess what? She was given 12 years in prison. With the pain, with the pain that that lady went through, the surgeries that she had to go through, she had to, I'm sure she probably went to a lot of therapy, you understand, to sort of just accept what she can't change and change what she can, and change what she can. But oh guys, like, I never thought such people exist. You know, I remember an old friend of mine, she was also like my roommate. She was like, why not, Emily, you like trusting people too much, hey, you understand? And I would just be like, hey man, let me give people chances and everything. So I'm just glad that at some point in my life I was able to see marries while I still can, because some friends are only friends in your life because they want to be you. They want to get all the juices that makes you, so that they can use it for themselves, not realizing that God ordained a certain blessing over my life that will not necessarily be able to work on someone else's life, and vice versa. That's why, for me personally, I always advise my younger sisters to always be friends with people that stay in their lane. I can motivate you, baby. Yeah, friend, let's do this, but stay in your lane. I stay in my lane. I'm not trying to be you. Don't try to be me. If it happens that we both like the same things, cool, perfect, but let's not try to be each other. And at the same time, try to make friends with people that are content in themselves. I cannot emphasize that enough. If you're going to be friends with people that are not content in themselves, that get edgy when other women walk into the room, you're going to have a problem. Because those people are going to try to always project certain fears, mohoena, simply because bona, they have them. And so therefore, when you're also going to start thinking a certain way, thinking that you're not the shit, thinking that you don't deserve 1, 2, 3 because maybe you don't look like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and this and this and this and this and that. But I'm here to tell you, if you want to have a happy life, try to be friends with if you're a woman. And if you're a man, try to be friends with men that and they're not ashamed over everything, because men somehow are more ashamed to talk about God than women are. Be friends with men that are not ashamed to talk about God in public places, in your conversations, just in and also a man or woman that is content with themselves. Don't be friends with people that are not content with themselves. They're going to try to poison you to think less than of yourself. To me, my friends, I always tell them, like I'm the Beyonce, I just need money. I just need that money. You understand? And something that I'm working on, and it will happen. But for me, I can't be in this world to emulate and be like someone else. No. That person is living their honest truth on one end. I need to do the same too. Therefore, if I like something, then I will want to buy it or get it because it's what I want to do, not because so and so is doing it, so therefore, or maybe it's an in fashion thing, so therefore I also want to have. No, I'm always in my lane, and I think that's something that always makes me feel so content, because the only person that I am in competition with and will forever be is my mother. I'm not gonna lie, my mom is damn sexy, and if that woman is not just being like a basic woman, then I can never be a basic woman. I always need to look better than her. It's a fact. And the second person that I'm always chasing is my 10-year-old's future self. And if you guys could also try that method, if maybe you haven't tried it, trust me, it might probably work for you. But with me, it's something that I grew up with. When seeing my mom doing this and this and this and this and that, or doing this, treating herself out, doing this, doing that, it's something that's always been there. So it's not just something that I started doing right now. The 10-year-old future self, it's something that I started in high school. And I remember a lot of people, some would not really entirely get me because they thought maybe I was just too full of myself. But no, really, I was just content in who I am, and I was embracing that. So if you learn to be content in yourself, everything else is not going to bother you. You're always going to stay in your lane, and you're never ever going to be a Mary in someone else's life. That's the worst thing that you can ever do to a person, guys. So let me not preach. I'm done, guys. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Stay blessed. Please, guys, pray for the spirit of discernment and listen to your intuition. The most important in your life, the most important friend, in your life, that's ever going to guide you to say, whoa, lalela, so please just, guys, pray about it. Pray about your friends. Pray for them. Ask God to show you who the real ones are and who the ones who the fake ones are, who the Marys are. However, also pray for the Marys that they get so much contentment in who they are, so that they can start believing that they too also have a purpose in life, and it's not anyone else's but theirs to fulfill. So yes, guys, have a wonderful today. Oh yeah, have a wonderful week ahead, guys, and God bless each and every one of you guys.